Dear members of the admission committee, I am express my strong motivation to join the master degree in human computer interaction at the University of Toronto for the academic year 2026 and 27. I am applying because I want to become a professional who can design and evaluate interactive technologies with the same seriousness that engineers apply to performance and reliability by grounding decision in human needs, cognitive principles, and evidence-based method. The University of Toronto HCI program stands out to me because it is combining multiple fields, bridging pathology, computer science, and HCI, and it offers a rigorous environment where motivation, relevance of background, and a growth potential are evaluated carefully. My academic background is a bachelor of science in software engineering at Comsat University Islamabad Vihari campus. During my degree, I developed a strong foundation in software development and system thinking through courses such as data structures, algorithms, software design, architecture, and database system, web technologies, AI, and statistics and probability. This training taught me how to approach problem logically, model complex system, and build solutions that meet financial requirement. However, the course that changed my direction most significantly was human computer interaction. In my HCI coursework, I encountered the idea that systems should be designed not only around the technical feasibility but also around human cognition, behavior, and context. I studied universal design methods such as a pact analysis, data gathering techniques, user-centered development process, and evaluation with and without user, including cognitive and social aspects of interaction. For the first time, I could clearly explain why many digital products fail, not because the code does not run, but because the product does not fit the user mental model, environment, or limitation. That insight has guided my academic and professional decisions ever since. My motivation for HCI also comes from hands-on industry experience. I currently work as a UI UX designer. In this role, I design user-centered interfaces for the web application, create wireframes and prototypes, build user flows using Figma, and develop responsive front-end components using HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap JavaScript. I collaborate with developers to ensure smooth interaction between UI and system logic, and I refine design based on user and stakeholder feedback. This work has been valuable, but it has also shown me the limits of relying on visual trends. Many design decisions appear reasonable until users interact with the product. Sometimes users misunderstand navigation's level. Sometimes they miss important actions due to attention and the layout. Sometimes they abandon tasks task because small friction accumulates. These are not purely design taste problems, they are HCI problems that demand structured research, control, evaluation, and deeper understanding of human perception and decision making. My goal is to strengthen my ability to do that work at a higher level, to conduct usability evaluation systematically, to design interaction technique grounded in cognitive principles, and to build accessible, inclusive system that work across different user groups. The master program in HCI interdisciplinary nature is exactly what I need to close the gap between building interfaces and engineering user experience. I am apply specifically to Uni of Toronto because the master program clearly values the combination. I bring software and engineering foundation plus practical UI UX experience plus a focused interest in human-centered method. The call emphasizes that the course is interdisciplinary, delivered in English, and selective with a structured evaluation approach. This matches My learning style, I thrive in environment where expectations are clearly performance is measured and improvement is driven by feedback. I also appreciate the clarity of uh, master program master program admissions process and the emphasizes on thoughtful applications including a statement of purpose and self video presentation video. I see the video not as a formality but as an opportunity to communicate my motivation in a direct human way, exactly the kind of communication HCI values. My degree in software engineering is inherently aligned with the engineering, informatics, and quantitative disciplines listed, and my transcript reflect broad technical preparation alongside communication management and human-centered topic. Additionally, I meet the English requirement through my academic background and English language proof IELTS. Human-centered research and evaluation, designing studies, selecting appropriate method, running usability tests, and interpreting results with rigor. Cognitive foundation and interaction design, understanding attention, memory, perception, decision making, and how they shape usable interfaces. Inclusive and accessible design, building a system that are usable across ability level, context, and constraint, turning accessibility into a design default, not an afterthought. Prototyping and implementation with evidence, integrating research outcomes into interactive prototypes and implemented solutions, ensuring that what we build matches what user need. I will contribute to the HCI community as an someone who can connect research to real implementation because I have already worked in a UI development and design practice in understand the constraint of building production system, deadlines, stakeholder trade-off, components consistency, and engineering feasibility. In group project, I can help teams prototype quickly. I communicate design and clearly and translate evaluation findings into actionable product improvements. My long term goal is to work in a role that combines UX research, interaction design, and applied development, such as a UX engineer, interaction designer with research responsibility, or product focused HCI specialist. I am particularly interested in designing digital tools that improve everyday experience for people who faces barriers, whether due to accessibility, language, or limited digital literacy. I come from a context where technology adoption is fast but user-centered design is still emerging. I want to bring HCI level expertise back into an environments where it can have a visible impact on product quality and inclusivity. In summary, my motivation for HCI at the University of Toronto comes from a clear trajectory. Software engineering gave me the ability to build system. UI UX practice showed me the complexity of real user needs. HCI gave me the framework to design responsible and scientifically. University of Toronto is the best next step because it is interdisciplinary, selective, and structured to develop exactly the expertise I am seeking. Thank you for considering my application. I would be honored to contribute to and grow within the HCI program at University of Toronto. Mohammed Shuaib Munir. Thank you.